Hello, I'm Ellen from Bypollevie and welcome to another video about my life and the things I get up to and all my handicrafts. Today I am not wearing something I made recently. It's been a busy week and I have some projects going, but none of them are finished. Well, I finished one, but I wanted to show you this one. This is my heart shawl, which I made for Valentine's Day. And since I'm dressed in pink today with a big heart pendant, I thought, well, this is very nice to go with it. Plus it's the weather outside. Sometimes it's cold, sometimes it's warm. So a shawl is really nice and cozy to sit, to wrap around. It feels like a hug. So I wanted to show you this one. And then there's my pendant, my big gold heart, which I bought from Lucy's in Amsterdam, where I was Friday. I went to my new job, and with Mathieu I walked through Amsterdam. We decided to do a different part of Amsterdam every week, which is nice. He used to live there, so he knows a lot about Amsterdam, about the buildings, about the canals, and that way he teaches me and I suck up all the information because I love that he knows so much about it. So that is from Lucy's. It's also online. I'll tag her shop down in the show notes. And if you happen to be in Amsterdam, it's in the Sint Luciensteeg, it's in the city center, so you can it's walkable. And then my dress, this one is from Pia. She lives on Ibiza, and this one is brand new. It's cotton. It's a see-through dress, so I'm wearing another dress underneath. But it's such a nice shape and it's a light fabric. It has pockets. I like this. And there's elastic on the back, so it fits, well, nearly everybody, especially me. I tend to not fit in so many dresses because of my breast. But this one I do. It's a very, summery dress. So bring on the sunshine. I'll show you my heart shawl first. Let's move the chair so you can have a look. So this is the heart shawl. I made it in February and it's double crocheted. You can see the pink running through here at the back. And you have to count out the hearts, and something went wrong down here. It's not very very bad, right? I like the color, I like the shape, I like the blue trim at the side and the lacy trim here and just a dot of flowers. Not too much, it attracts away the attention from the hearts. But yeah, I love this shawl. It's one of my favorites. I wear it a lot. It's nice and bright, so if I ride my bike, everybody sees me. Yeah, so that's the heart shawl. Then the dress. I'm 1.64 m, and with me it reaches just about the floor. It has pockets. And as I said, here at the back it has elastic so that it gets this nice shape, which I like. So I know she has them in different colors. Be fast though, because you know how it goes on Ibiza. Once somebody knows there's a nice dress, they usually run for it. There we go. Oh. Pop the pillow on the floor. Now, the project I have been doing this week, I worked on this one. So this one is finished. Remember the felt bag I made at the Flaffatorium with Gillian and all the lovely Dutch ladies, which we came across to the UK? Well, it needed a zipper, because it's not going to be a hat. I had it on in one of the videos as a hat. But I needed to source a zipper first. The length and the color needed to be just right, since my inside is bright pink. So I found one and I just sewed it on with a big needle and some pink thread. So just popped it through the inside layer, making sure it doesn't go through the brown on the other side. And then just sewed it into the bag. So now I can actually use it and everything I put in there stays inside. Very easy to do, so yeah, that was a nice finished project. I wanted to show you that I really did finish it and it's not lying around waiting for me to put the zipper in. So now you probably see it often come by with things I put in it. Scissors, because scissor points can be sharp and destroy my other bags. But this one is quite nice and sturdy. So that's project 1 done, or a project finished. Then last time, apparently my hands were more often in the video than usually. I got a lot of questions about the jewelry I wear, what it is, and if I made it myself. Well, I didn't. Nena made them. I'll come close and show you. So the question was about these crocheted bracelets. And this is called Oya crochet, and it's from Turkey originally. And the ladies there use it around shawls and make bracelets like this as well. Maybe you've got a shop known Ottomania, which sells nice Turkish dishware and sweets, but also bracelets. And Nena makes them. So you can choose your color yarn and you can choose the beads. And she's got all different designs. Like this is another one with the holes where you can see a skin through and gold beads. And this one, it's like little fans. And then this is another one, it's the same as this one, but different colors. And these ones are from Souk Pieces, this one too. And this is Circo, and this one I made myself. And these ones are from old flip-flops. They are nice as well. On this side I have gold ones. They are plastic ones filled with gold and closed with a mantra. They are by or called from a girl named Sue. That's one from Sungi again, another Oya. And these are from a little shop around the corner. These are from Barnstone. And here I did 2 together with the same closure. And this one a girl in my class made from leftovers from my Felix cardigan. And I still wear it until it falls off. So those are all my jewelry. Now these Oya bracelets, she makes them, Nena. You can choose the colors you would like and you can choose the design. She's got loads and loads of photos on her Instagram account. So if you are looking for, say, a Mother's Day present or a present for yourself, then that would be a really nice one, because it's also very lightweight in the post. So here you can see some different designs. I like the colors and I like that they are so lightweight. You don't feel that you're wearing them and you can keep them on. Like I keep them on in the sauna and under the shower and each and every day. They do not color, yeah, maybe slightly, but not that bothers me. They're super strong, yeah, and they're lovely to wear. They don't make a noise. And Nena made me last year a necklace of cherries. Look at this one, ever so cute. And it's done on a really tiny hook, I think a 1.25 or a 1.75 millimeter, really small. And you have to work really neatly and pull it tightly. And since I crochet so very loose, this is not something I like doing. But it is nice if you can do it. So Nena will be coming to Vier to teach a workshop as well in this. And if you're not in Holland or if you would like something made by Nena, then I'll put her address in the show notes or her Instagram account handle, and then you can order a bracelet yourself. This could also be a nice one, by the way. Cherry bracelets. So that's that answer, that question answered. Then my jumper. It's been a bit on the background. I am working on it nearly daily. I make all these middle bits in the morning and I make them in sets of 10. So I make 10 middle bits, then 10 of the next round, then 10, all of them through the next round, all of them through the next, until they're finished. And then I've got 10 finished at once, so then it grows fast at one stage. But for me, it goes faster that way than if I make one and then fit it to the jumper and then another one and then to the jumper. So I make them in batches of 10. It's like building a sweater. So I've started with making the waistband, and as soon as that fitted, I just add the squares on top of that. It's an African flower pattern which I found on Pinterest. It's easy to find, it's easy to crochet, and it's a lovely pattern too. And I like these colors, so I've got them all in a basket on the table, and each day I pick them. And I try to make different squares each time and mix colors. And I think they are all different. And this week I made the neckline, and I started on the sleeves. So now they are attached at the top here. So I could actually wear it, which I am, or I was. I'll put it on in a second for you so you can see. And then I'll show you the back. And it's a nice fitted jumper. I wanted it to be fitted. I like the colors. And I am going to add a knitted band down here, like it's a board, a knitted board. And I'm going to knit the cuff of the sleeves. And I want to knit the neckline here as well. So that's why it doesn't look finished yet. It's not, because I want a knit crochet project. I'll just put it on for you so you can see. There we go. So as you can see, one sleeve is a little further than the other. I need to fit it so it will stay put. There we go. That's the front. And there will be a knitted bit here, so it will be more closed. But at the moment I am really pleased with how it's turning out. So also here there will be a waistband, which I need to knit. That's the back. And the holes for the sleeves are here. This one is still a bit big, so one square will be put in there. This one is more closed. That square is already fitted in. But yeah, my jumper is getting more and more the shape I would like it to have. And I love how it comes together. I also like that you can place your squares where you like them. So the colors I like more can be more to my face. Some darker colors down the sleeves, since that's the bit you use. And it fits, it's nice and warm and snuggly. My African flower sweater. Really nice. So that is growing, nearly finished, nearly. I'm not sure how many squares I still need. No point in counting as well, because otherwise, if I'm done and I need a couple of more. Yeah. My sweater. So that's the other project I'm working on. Then, do you remember the Petit Pan fabrics I bought also from Gillian? I took them back to Holland, and I do have a sewing machine, only I'm not very good at it. I might need to practice more often. So I asked, is there somebody who would like to make bags? And then Pien answered, she would like to, but she also gives me a lot of knitting tips. And I really enjoy her tips. She makes sometimes videos for me. And then Rachelle from Project Bags, I already have a couple. She said, oh, I would love to make them too. And since I like her bags very much, I thought, well, she can do it. So I sent her the fabrics, and then she gifted me this one. I like the size of this one because everything fits inside, like a big jumper project with some extra skeins of yarn, your scissors, your needles, maybe some lip gloss and a banana. Everything fits in it. It's got sturdy handles, and I like this fabric too. It's not very me. I'm more the brighter fabric, but since I started knitting, I like browns and flowers, and it goes well with the knitting. So yeah, vintage fabrics. Also looks nice with my tent in Sweden. So this was very sweet. Thank you, Rachelle, for this beautiful bag. And she made me bags from the fabrics. So look at these ones. Start on this side. This is a very cute small one with the stunning blue and the pink. This looks like honeycombs now I've eaten at the restaurant. Yeah, I told you about the restaurant, didn't I? No, not yet. And it's got spotty inside. So that's a nice, cute one. And this is ideal, so you can hang it in your bag and well, this fabric doesn't get lost anywhere, but then you can find it easily if you've got your scissors in here, of your snack. Then this is a nice size as well. Sorry about that. So this has the nice orangey pink fanny fabric on the outside and yellow with neon dots on the inside. And she used the flowers on top, again with a pulling cord so you can close it easily. I love the little details she does, the round bottoms. Perfect. And this one with the blue on the inside. Again, a lovely sized bag. I've got my northeasterly at the moment in one of these. I make one stripe at the time, so it just fits one extra skein in the stripe I'm working on. And then this beauty, that's a nice size as well, also for toiletry stuff. 2 different fabrics, a neon zipper, which is fab, and she added one of her fabrics to the inside, red. So I'm really pleased with these. I will be sure to use them with lots of love. She's got a website at the moment with her bags, so if you are in need of any lovely project bags which are made well, then Rachelle Bell is the place to be. I'll make sure to put them in the show notes down here. So that's that. Then the restaurant. My son is in for HAVO at the moment. Next year he will be doing exams if all goes well. That's the problem with teenagers, right? And he already knows to which school he wants to go after this, which is the Hogere Hotelschool in Den Haag. It's a hotel school where they teach you management, kitchen, wining and dining, everything you need to know to be able to work at a hotel or a restaurant. And that's what he would really like to do. So we went to the open day in February, and now there we saw that they had a restaurant where they play restaurant. So you can actually book a table and you can have dinner there. And then it's students who serve you and students in the kitchen, all under the survey of a chef, cook and a manager. And we decided to book a table, and that was last Thursday. And we had a blast. The food was really superb. It was really, really nice. All different flavors and textures and colors on your plate. It was done really nice. I've got some pictures either in front or at the back of this video. The service was, perfect. Levi served us, and he really enjoyed what he was doing and could answer all our questions we had. And otherwise, if he didn't know the answer, he would go and find it out about wine or a certain type of food. And the manager is a 3rd year, and she gets 10 first years every week, and she needs to train them that week. And they are in the restaurant serving every evening, and the people eating in the restaurant must not know that it's either their first or their last evening working there. So it's a tough job, and she needs to do it politely as well, because she needs to work with them 10 days in a row. So I like that aspect of it. And on the evening we were there, they really worked as a team. And she had another addition. Together with the chef cook, she made these. So with every course, we got one of these cards. And on this, she showed us in which aspect insects had contributed to our dinner. How it ended up on our plate and what insects did. And they handle a 20-80 rule in the restaurant. So 20% can be imported of the food you are eating. And 80% has to come locally grown or locally produced. Which I really like. They have a really eye for the next generation and the future and nature and how we go about it. So I really like this edition. You can talk about it at the table. It gives you some extra information about the food you're eating, and it was lovely done. It's a little personal touch, and you could take it home, so it's a nice memory as well. So on this one, she tells us about the bees. With this meal course, there was a honey sauce. So here she says, the global bee population dropped by 40% measured between 1970 and now. Honey is an essential food source for various animals going into hibernation to withstand the cold. It's just a little background information about your food. And yeah, I like that. So it's creativity on a different level than with fluff, but very, very nicely done. This one was about mini fungi, mini mushrooms are dependent on insects in terms of nutrition spread, and they are optimal spot for developing insects to mature. This was about eggs and birds, that we need them too. Birds eat insects, and if their food source is gone, then there are no birds, no eggs. So that is also a good one to keep in mind. And this one was about the sea and the sea animals and how they live, and they need a clean sea and more pollutions coming there. So I really like this idea, and I hope Faye continues to do this with every meal, or the next manager does it, because yeah, it's cute, isn't it? So that is about that. It's in Den Haag and Amsterdam, called Début. So if you're ever there and want to have a nice dinner, and they are not allowed to add money on top of the cost, because they have no wages to pay. So you only pay for the food that actually ends up on your plate. So it makes it a very affordable evening too. So a good tip if you're in Holland and want to have a good night out. Le Début, it's called. I did that one. Now this one, last one. This is the project that nearly all my time goes to. I showed you last week that I already had set it up I put the stitches on my needles, and then I had to take it out 3 times. 3 times I had to redo it. Why? Well, I'll show you. It's my Alpine Bloom sweater. This one. And I think this could have been done better, but it's from Boyland Knitworks. And I'm doing it in dark purple with pinks. Of course, pinks. So it's in my basket here. Take it out very slowly. So what happened? I put the stitches on the needles last week, and then did the lace work, and then I counted the stitches again, and then I ended up with way too many stitches, and I couldn't figure out where it went wrong. I must have added stitches somewhere, but it's already a wide neckline, so if I've got too many stitches, it's very wide. So I had to take it out. I tried to just continue without, but there was this voice in my head saying, no, Ellen, you can't continue, you need to take it out. So I did. Started over, so I did the lace work again, and then it was nice. The stitches added up, and then I came to the color work, and I added the color work, and then we sat outside a day, Pien and me, and Pien called out the chart for me so I could knit. And then of course I had to put away to make dinner, and in the evening I picked it up again, and I thought, weren't those flowers the other way round on the jumper? So I had a look on Instagram, and I had a look in the pattern again, and I couldn't figure out what I'd done wrong, because the chart, it's like this on here. So I thought, what did I do wrong? We started on the top and just wanted to go down, and then I had a look at the numbers on the side, and then I saw, it's printed either upside down. There is obviously a reason for doing that, and probably all the knitters know why, but I did not. Now I do. So the numbering started at the bottom, 1 going up and from left to right. So then I had to take it out again, because it wouldn't add up if I would continue like the way I was. So I had to again pull it out, start over again. But thank God this is a non-superwash yarn. So my stitches stayed put. I turned them all back to the way they were. And now we started it the right way up. So the first flowers are here. And I'm still not sure if I want a cardigan or a jumper. So I added some extra stitches down the middle here, so I could, if I want, I could stick it to make a cardigan. But at the moment I quite like it to be a jumper. And I made little balls, as you can see here, dangling, of yarn, because I found it a bit wasteful of the yarn that you take it along like I did here. This is such a waste, so I thought there must be a better way. So I made these dangling bits of yarn. So now if I come to it, I unravel a bit and then crochet or knit the round I have to do, and then continue in purple, which obviously goes round and round. So yeah, sometimes they get in a mess and they get all tangled up, but it's still okay. If anybody has tips on that, if I can do it better, then please let me know. But this, at the moment, works fine. So that is a work in progress, which I'm very glad working on. I love it. I hope it's finished before Sweden, because this is a thin jumper, which I think will be nice to put on in the evening if it gets a bit more chilly outside. So yeah, I think that's about it. I've told you about everything. Also, it's time that I go into the garden, because the sun is in the whole garden at the moment. I think it's nice and warm. My neighbor stopped buzzing with his lawnmower also, which is nice. So yeah, thank you for watching. I would love for you guys to leave comments if you've got tips for me, or if you've got questions. Some of you send me private messages, but you can also put them down here, down the show notes. And I hope you have an absolutely lovely week with lots of handiworks or things that you love to do. And I will see you next week. Goodbye.
wil meer roze.
Komt vanzelf, hè?
Ja.
Eentje. Ja.
9 paars.
Eén, twee, drie, vier, vijf, zes, zeven, 9.
3 roze. Je gaat er wel lang mee bezig zijn, denk ik.
Ja. 1, 2, 3. Ja.
Ik heb net die 3 roze gedaan.
Ja.
Dan weer 1 paars.
Ja.
Dat is een patroon eigenlijk. 3 roze.
Oké. 1, 2, 3,
9 paars.
9.
Ja.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1 roze. Eentje maar.
1 roze.
9 paars.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9.
3 roze.
2, 3. Ja.
1 wit. Paars.
Beginnen we dan weer opnieuw?
Ja.
Ja, dat kan niet.
Oh, nou dan.
Ik hou 4 steken over hier.
Oh, dat is jammer.
Ja, maar dat geeft niet. Dan doen we daar gewoon 4. Nee, paars. Anders wordt dat roze te lang. 4 paars. En dan beginnen we aan de tweede rij, Pien. Maar die doe ik straks.
Oh.
Die doe ik straks naar jullie school.
Oké. Maar eigenlijk vond ik het wel leuk.
Oké, dan doen we de eerste even wel. 1 paars.
1 paars.
Ja.
5 roze.
5. Deze staat zo op mijn naald. 5, hè, zei je?
Ja.
1. 2. 3. 4. 5. Ja.
6 paars.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ja.
Dan. Dacht dat je wat niet gewoon met 3 paars in het midden.
Nee. De
Nee,
3
die
roze.
roze in het midden. En daarna weer 6.
Dus nu eerst 3 roze. Ja. En dan hoeveel paars?
6. Ja. Patroontje.
Ja. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oké.
En dan weer 1, 5 roze. 5. En dan zijn we weer een rondje af.
Oké. Ja.
Maar hoe gaat het prinses? Komt het dan op die rug?
Ja, dat komt zo naar beneden als je hier het plaatje bekijkt. Hierboven beginnen we nu. Maar ik vind deze kleuren niet zo mooi, omdat je het patroon niet goed ziet. Dus ik doe alleen maar kleurtjes roze hier naar beneden, of dat paars.
Dus ik kan al.
Dankjewel voor jullie. Ja, ik ga met jullie.
Whip up my appetite. Don't leave me